So now to the results. And this is showing some of the settings that are available for the 80 meter. Now, there was a really peculiar thing that happened to me way back. And if you look at actually the way the cables are hooked up here, when I started, I actually had all kinds of problems. And the main reason I had them is because I had the cables backwards. But with the cables backwards, I was still able to actually accomplish some pretty good tuning, although it didn't look quite the same as the other. If you recall, I showed you this circuit diagram. Perhaps there's someone with a master's degree that can tell me whether backwards connecting would be an acceptable concept to follow. Because there is one setting where I'm having trouble, and actually the only place I can do it is with backwards settings. Here's the 60 meter tuning. So I can get pretty good on that, and I do have settings that are available to do 60 meters with this antenna setup. The real annoyance comes in at the 40 meter, which happens to be the frequency that we were always testing on. And I am not able to get anything useful in the forward direction, but on the low end 7 megahertz range, I can get a SWR of 1.16 by wiring those guys backwards, if you can imagine. 30 meters also a little bit of an annoyance. You can see that I can't really get a very good SWR for that. However, 20 meters is pretty good. So really I've got a 20 meter and 80 meter that are quite good, and I'm almost hesitant to change that, but looking for feedback on how to improve all of them. I do have another question, and that's with respect to these band plans that are available. So when I want to do JS8 as an example, am I limited to this blue area, which is 14.07 to 14.112? Is that what I'm limited to do JS8, or how does that work exactly with respect to all of those settings that are shown there? In this particular case, phone is green. This is some sort of CCTV frequency in this particular range, and then CW's Morse code. So is that all reserved? I can't go into Morse code unless I'm doing Morse code, or how does that rule work? And that's it for now. I have one of these modern things that I was going to look at right now as I depart for now, and then maybe we can answer the questions and have a next part with this.